Hey everybody. It took me a couple tries to get this live stream started, so sorry about the title. After a certain point, I just type a couple letters and give up. Anyway, I think it's been a little while since I did a close-up, and I feel like I owe you guys just a little bit of news. So that's what we're doing. By the way, sorry about the mess over here by the food. These guys are very messy, and I don't know why they've decided to all start eating as soon as I start the stream. That's not what I'd planned. Anyway, let me just start by giving you the important updates, though. First off, I think last time we talked, Thistle wasn't feeling too good here. And before that, it was Fern that wasn't feeling too good. But I can tell you that now they are all feeling good, real good. They're doing great. They're putting on weight like they ought to be. They're playful like they ought to be. They're eating like they ought to be. They're even pooping like they ought to be. So I'm feeling really happy about them, and like they're really over that hump. Also, they've got their first appointment with our new vet this week. I want to say it's Wednesday, so we've already got that lined up, and I know that she'll take real good care of them also. So, all good news as far as these little babies go. Everything is fantastic. I've been trying real hard to keep them on the camera on the regular Kitten Academy live stream in sort of an appropriate way. I know I haven't been completely successful yet, but we're going to get this worked out. Just be patient, I guess. I see someone asking, when do they meet Brook and Pebbles? So I've been working a little bit on Brook and Pebble, and we brought Fern here, Fern, who you're watching right now. We brought Fern in there twice or three times actually already, and it has not gone very well. Brook really does not like a strange kitten in her space, and doesn't hesitate to show it. So we haven't given up on trying completely, but it's not looking good. I don't know if we're going to be able to get them together with Brook. And earlier today, I sort of made a first try at introducing Brook to the faculty. That also didn't go very well yet. I see somebody. Can you say all their names? Okay, so it's real quick. These are the new kittens. This is Fern, Moss, and Thistle. They're all boys. And they're all eating, and this is not really what I'd planned for this, so that's okay. I'll tell you what. We're gonna go in the next room and see Brook and Pebble anyway, since I'm talking about them, and since I kind of want to keep this moving because I've got a lot to do tonight, and I don't want this stream to be super long. Hi, Custard. Custard's waiting right outside the door. Let me use the hand wash here real quick and get some Purell on. So, what was I saying about Brook? I tried to introduce Brook to the faculty today. I just made not a big attempt, just a short attempt, and it was very short because she saw. No, Custard, don't go in there. That's where she is, and she doesn't want to see you. She saw Loganberry and somebody else, and maybe it was Ari, from a distance, and just got really, really mad just at a distance. Now, she didn't attack them, but she made it real clear that she didn't want anything to do with them, so I just brought her right back in. So this is Brook. She's our somewhat grumpy mom who doesn't want to meet anybody new yet, but she's really, 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 really sweet on me and on people. So, she's definitely a sweetie, sweetie, sweetie pie. Just, I don't know how to introduce her to other cats yet, including kittens. Again, that doesn't mean I've given up. It just means that she's a little bit more of a challenge on those introductions than I would have hoped. Now, ironically, Custard ran in here yesterday. Was it just yesterday? It seems like a few days ago already, but it might have just been yesterday. I opened the door and Custard ran in before I could stop him. And Brooke was sitting right here in her bed and she just looked at him like, oh, hey, what's up? That's it. Just looked. Didn't get up. Didn't, do anything. Didn't even growl at him. So she's got some mixed messages that she's sending about the faculty, and I don't know what it means. And it could be more about the territory than about the kittens. It could be a lot of things. I just, again, we're taking it slow. I don't know what it all means, but she's not a lost case, not a lost cause. Just Complicated, yes, Terry, just complicated. So we'll get her figured out, though. So I see Ms. Page Mistress, what if you put something that smells like the boys? So I talked about this on a previous close-up, my theory about the smells of things, but I'll tell you one thing, which is that the new kittens smell different still, and they're slowly adjusting to our smells, but they're not there yet. And the other day during one of the introductions, I thought I would be real smart. I had Fern in here, and Brook was not going for it. So I brought Fern and Pebble together, and I took some pictures, which, by the way, you can see on our Twitter, so you can see how they compare in size. But I brought Fern and Pebble together, and then, I literally brought them together. I put them right next to each other. I touched them together, and I thought, we could get a little bit of Fern's smell on Pebble and vice versa, and maybe that would affect the introduction. Well, it kind of did affect the introduction, but not in the way I expected. Instead of Brook being like, "Oh, Fern, you smell like my kitten Pebble," instead she was like, "Pebble, you smell like a stranger and I don't like you anymore." So she was very, very angry at Pebble for a few minutes until I managed to wipe them down with some wipes and get all the smell off of Pebble, believe it or not. So that concerned me too a little bit and set us back a little bit. But, now she's fine. Speaking of how fine she is, I know that a lot of people have been concerned that almost every time that they tune into the stream, they see Pebble, but they don't see Brook. Or when they do see the two of them together, Brook has been either playing a little rough or, doing stuff that they don't necessarily approve of. And I get it. But everything that Brook has been doing with Pebble is well within the bounds of typical mom cat behavior. It's all stuff that we're used to and expect. And also, based just on the weight chart, we know that she is taking care of Pebble and she's feeding Pebble enough. And I also know she's taking care of Pebble's poops, and she's doing all of the things that she needs to do. She does spend more time away from Pebble than a lot of mom cats that we've seen do. She spends a lot more time out of the box than some mom cats. But it's okay, because she spends enough time. This is what I'm talking about with the rough play, too. And it looks rough, but it's not as rough as it looks, actually. I've stuck my hand in there, and she's being gentle. She really is. She's not using her claws, and she's not using her teeth. But she's being a little playful. So that's all stuff to look out for. You probably have seen some of it, and you probably will see more of it. But it is all in the normal range of things, and I assure you, it's actually very normal. And I also think, especially in Pebble's case, it's really good for Pebble because Pebble needs that extra stimulation. She really needs to start learning to play and run around, and she needs to get stronger. And I think her mom is helping to teach her to do those things. So it's important. One last thing I'll say is if we can't get Brook to be okay with the new kids, we still might bring Pebble to the new kids once in a while and let them hang out together, even if Brook can't be part of it. So we're working through it. We're going to find some way to make sure everybody is well socialized. That's one of the important things that we do. I guess I don't really need to show you that Brook is cleaning up Pebble right now. In fact, maybe now's a good time for us to move on. What I really owe you is some time downstairs with the tiny pants. So let's head on down there. Hi again, Custard. Keep my soda safe. Appreciate it. I've had a lot of people ask about this because it was on a couple of my pictures. Yes, it's an R2D2 Soda Cozy. One of the fans sent this to me a year or two ago, actually, and it's originally from ThinkGeek, which you can see there. I don't think they make and sell it anymore. I'm sorry about that, but it's nice. It's real aluminum too, so it's sturdy. I'll probably have it forever. But I know a lot of folks have asked about it, so. All right, one more time with the hand wash. Hang on. Oh, I walked right past some of our other kittens I should have shown you. Custard's following me around. And there's Maggie and Eddie. Hey guys, Maggie, Eddie. Okay, good enough. Let's head on in here. Not you, Custard. You stay back again. Sorry, pal. All right. Oh, look at this. We got some tree kitties. We got tree kitties right here. See? 1, 2, tree. Tree kitties. See what I did? Yeah. Okay. So you guys know these guys. These are the Tiny Pants. They're our oldest kitties that are here right now, and they're going in this week for their second distemper shots, and then it'll be, I don't know, like 3 weeks to a month after that that they will get their rabies and be ready to be adopted. So this is Blue Jean. She is probably the boldest one and just very adventurous, and she meets all the faculty, and you probably have seen my pictures on Twitter of her meeting all the faculty. And that's what she likes to do. She's very, very outgoing. And this is Nick. He's the boy in the group. And sorry, I set my thing to do not disturb, but my watch is still telling me things. Anyway, so Nick's the boy in the group, and Nick's the most shy actually. He's very, very shy. In fact, I think he was getting up right now because he wants to run away from me. So I think he's going to turn out to be an Eddie kind of cat. I work with him as much as I can to try to get him to come around, but it's interesting how kittens have their own personalities to a certain degree, and you can work on it a bit, and you can get them to come around, and like I said, he'll probably be an Eddie that knows how to be affectionate and friendly. But he is very, very shy, and like Eddie, I think he's probably going to be kind of a scaredy cat his whole life, and maybe sort of a mama's boy, which is why I've been hoping that somebody will apply to adopt him along with their mom, Taylor, because I think that would be really good for both of them. And then here's Coolad, and Coolad is the affectionate one who is the biggest snuggler and the most people-oriented. And in fact, Coolad, when you pet her, and this is unusual at this age, especially for a kitten that's still hanging out with her mom all the time, when you pet her, Coolad will purr for you. I don't know if she's going to do it right now on the camera because now I've put her on the spot. But she likes to purr for people and sit in their lap and snuggle up, and she's very good that way. She's probably not going to do it right now, sorry. You're just going to have to take my word for it. Okay. So, and here's our mom. This is Taylor, and Taylor has also really come around. I'm surprised. I've also been introducing to the faculty, and it's going a little bit better, but she still has her moments where she makes it clear that she doesn't want them around, and either, the faculty I'll take away or I'll put her back in her room. But overall, she does okay. She just watches them from across the room and doesn't interact very much. I think that Nick really takes after her because she is a little bit of a scaredy cat, where she likes to just sort of hide in her little box and hang out on her own. But then, just like I said, you'll eventually get with Nick, I think, she likes to sit in your lap and snuggle and just be a real sweetheart like she's doing right now. She's turned into a big lap kitty. And that's why I'm hoping that someone will apply to adopt her with Nick. Like I said, I think they'd make a great pair, and I think that they would make somebody really happy who wants some snuggly, playful kitties that are maybe a little more shy. So that's just my hope, whatever. If you want to try to apply to adopt them together, now is a great time because it's probably about a month until they're ready to go home, maybe even less. And you can do that application through our website. Our website is kitten.academy. I see a whole bunch of people on the chat saying hi to my mom. Hi, Mom. I should say hi to you also. Yes, that person on the YouTube chat is my mom. Yeah, anyway, my mom just called me Mr. A. All right, thanks, Mom. Yeah, oh, okay, so one last thing I wanted to say. These guys have also reached that age now where we're trying to give them a little bit of extra socialization, and we do that usually by bringing them up to the master bedroom and having them spend the night with us, usually just a couple at a time. Last night, Lottie, Cool Out here, and Blue Jean both came up and spent the evening in the master bedroom with us, and it was fun. They had a good time, and Lottie, Coolot, turns out to be a real snuggler. Lottie likes to get under the blankets and snuggle and purr. And then Blue Jean likes to sit up by the pillows and just sort of settle in. And, we're starting to learn a little bit about what they like and what their personalities are, and it's fun. Tonight, I think I'm probably going to take Taylor and Nick together. I really want to see Nick sort of spending some time apart from his mom, but not on their first trip up. On their first trip, I think they can go together, and that would be okay. So that's probably what we'll end up doing. Well, all right. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys an update, let you see some of the kitties up close, and really, I wanted to beg for folks to apply to adopt some of these kittens, and the mom cats too, especially. We still need, as far as I'm aware, we still need applications for Pebble and Brook, and I still kind of hope that they get adopted together. And I think we still need applications for most, if not all, of the Tiny Pants and Taylor. Of course, I don't necessarily know everything that's going on, so if you've applied already, don't take this as a sign that your application has been denied. That's not what I'm saying at all. I wouldn't know. We don't actually process the applications. Those go to DAWS, the Danbury Animal Welfare Society, who these kittens and cats technically belong to. We just foster for them right now. So if you've already applied, great. If you haven't applied, you should. Like I said, I think all these kids and Taylor here need applications still, and I think Pebble and Brooke need applications still. And I think the new kids might already have an approved adopter. So we'll talk more about that later on. All right, yeah, so that's about the size of it. So if you don't see Taylor and Nick on the regular Kitten Academy live stream tonight, you don't have to panic. It's probably just because they're hanging out with me. And otherwise, if you want to keep watching these guys and everybody else all the time, 24 hours a day, all you have to do is tune in right here on YouTube for the regular Kitten Academy live stream. Just look for the Kitten Academy live stream. And you can watch them all day long if that's your thing. I hope it is. One last thing I just want to mention is that, yes, I know I haven't uploaded the last 2 weeks worth of mailbags yet. There was one on Saturday and there's one the Saturday before, and they still aren't up there. If you're waiting for them, just keep waiting a little bit longer. They'll go up sometime this week, I promise. All right, that's it. That's really everything. And I will see all of you later. For now, we'll try a Jimmy D style fade to Nick. Nick? Hi, Nick. You gonna let me do this? Or you gonna run away? Oh no, it's scary. It's a scary camera. You better run away. There he goes. All right, fair enough. That's fine. See you guys later.